It's not my day to film YouTube video. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shiwangi Vijaywargiya and today we're going to be creating a wedding makeup look, which is this one. Because weddings are just around the corner, and in fact there's so many weddings happening in India right now. So I thought this might come handy to somebody who regularly makeup nahi karta hai, but still wants to wear for the weddings. So let's get into this. Alright, so the first step towards makeup would be to moisturizing your face as well and as good as possible, and that's what we're going to do right now. So I use this one on a regular basis. And मैंने अपना स्किन केयर ऑलरेडी कर लिया था, but we're doing it over again because it's just good to moisturize your skin before you slap a lot of makeup on it. Because we've just moisturized the skin, I'm going to be using a water-based primer. This is really nice, very hydrating, and I'm a dry skin type, so I kind of feel that these kind of things comes really handy for me. I'll let it dry for a few seconds. Meanwhile, I would go ahead and use a lip balm because like I said, I'm a dry skin type, so I need moisturizer everywhere. Alright, so next step you do, that is the concealing, and concealing to be done only if you have skin which has pigmentation or marks. Otherwise you can totally skip this step. I'm gonna be applying a little bit because like you can see I have quite a lot of marks. So just to cover that, I'm going to be using the concealer. People also use corrector, but I think for me concealer does the job, so I kind of don't feel the need of corrector. And now I'm gonna take this beauty blender. This is from Sarah blender and it's like really soft and nice. I've already drenched it, by the way, and just gonna dab the product. By dabbing the product, you're kind of not rubbing it on your skin, and that gives a really nice finish to your final foundation look. Hi guys, so what just happened was I was recording and the camera went off because the memory card was full and I didn't realize and tapped the whole foundation and tapped the whole concealer thing. But now we're going to be using the foundation. I've been recently really liking the foundation. I just don't like the van because it's just very delicate, I feel like. But always remember, for foundation, less is more, and in my case I've just concealed my face, so I don't really need more. And now I'm just gonna dab the foundation. I've not used it on my forehead because I'm anyways going to be bronzing it, and whatever the leftover product is in the blender is what I would take here, so it just looks more natural. It takes time, you have to like blend it properly. And now you would kind of start noticing that the marks are almost not visible. Take it to your neck as well because your face and neck kind of should look alike, and your neck should not look like it's not part of your face. Like, of course it's not part of your face, but it should not look different and should be of the same color. So that is the reason, drag your foundation down. So the next step is something that for the longest time I thought that it's not required, and it makes no difference. So I'm gonna take a little bit until like I realized that how good of a difference it makes. I'm applying it to my whole face because I concealed it at some places, and that is the reason I'm just gonna apply it all over my face. It makes a huge difference to your makeup. It makes your makeup long lasting, and if you have oily skin, then I think this step is must, because without this your makeup is going to be little oily and it's going to like exude oil after some time. So it's really necessary that you actually do this step. And once you actually start using the powder, you cannot go back. You cannot just do concealer, foundation, and then the basic eye makeup and get done, because I used to be that person who just did my concealer, foundation, and then I would just do my eye makeup, lipstick, and I'm done. But that's not right. Once you start using the powder, you would realize that your makeup lasts a lot longer and it's a lot fresh, even after like 6-7 hours. So now we're going to be doing our eyes, and I'm using this Lakme Absolute palette. because this one is like really pigmented and nice, and we're creating a kind of nudish, brown nudish look, right? So we'll be using this and this, these two shades. So comes with a little mirror, which is great for your eye makeup. So, usually, like I've always noticed that on camera we show eye makeup like it's done very quickly, but that's not the case. The better you blend your eye makeup, the best it's gonna look. And I'm gonna take a little bit of brown and brush the excess and just going to blend. And it's good to kind of leave your, setting powder while you're doing your eyes, because if there are any fallouts you can kind of clear them once you're clearing the powder. So we're done with the left eye as well. So now I'm gonna take this brush, the brush that usually comes with every makeup palette, and I'm gonna take the shades that I've used on my eyelids and going to be using it over here, like just to give some definition, just showing you closely that how little that I'm taking, and it's adding a lot. So in makeup, always remember that the lesser product you use, the better results you'll get. It makes like a huge difference in terms of defining your eye. And particularly this brush works really well. Now I'm gonna be brushing the powder away. So this really helps kind of set your makeup right. And if there are any fallouts from your eyelashes and eyebrows, you can kind of, figure that out now and clean it. So now you would see that the face is looking really flat, and to give it some definition, you got to add your blush, highlighter, and bronzer. What I like to do is I use this palette from Sugar. I've already broken it a little bit, but yeah, this is how it is. It looks, and I mix the bronzer and the blusher like in good quantity, and then kind of take it up from there. Brownish blush because I really like it, and I'm obsessed with this palette. So now you would see that the face has got some definition, and I'm just going to take the pink blusher and do a little bit on my nose. Then I'm going to take the bronzer again and use it on my forehead. Just a little bit because it's kind of going to define your face. At this point, you guys, I feel like this is not my day to kind of film a YouTube video, because I was just filming and the camera battery died and I plugged it to the charger. However, it was not switched on and we wasted almost half an hour. So we're here after half an hour. And alright, so this is the blush brick that I'm using from Wet n Wild. It gives a really nice glow, which you'll see now. This is like my go-to. Of course, it's a wedding guest look makeup, so you got to be blinding, right? Do you see that? I'm gonna take a little bit on my fingers and use it on my nose. And then thoda sa aise leke, we also gonna kind of do the eye, very little bit. I'm usually not a liner person, but today we're going to be doing liner because it's a very guest looks. And this is the mascara that I'm using. It's got a really nice brush. It's very thin, like you can see. So I'm just going to remove the excess product from it. I'm just gonna do like a half liner thing, okay? सिर्फ उतना, you know, so it kind of, you know, defines your eyes very well. मैं सिर्फ उतना करके छोड़ दूंगी उसे, and I'll just do my other eye and come back. And now we're going to be using my favorite mascara. This is Colossal by Maybelline. I love the volume that gives my lashes. So you have to be really patient when you're applying a mascara and just not get done in like 2-3 coating. Keep going until like you're satisfied, because you know, once the lashes are a little drenched in mascara, you kind of can achieve how you want your lashes to look like, and keep going for it. Like, keep dabbing. So just keep coating, and once you're satisfied is when you leave it. And you see the difference, like they look really thick and luscious. I'm gonna do a little bit on my down lashes. Alright, so we are, you know, we're just left with the lipstick part now. We're done with lashes and everything else. So I'm going to be using this makeup fixer. This is from Faces Canada. And I'm going to also be leaving all the links in the description below, so you guys have everything there. And while it's drying, I'll show you the lipstick combination that we would be using today. First one that I'm going to use is this one. This is Bombay from Nykaa. And the next one I'm going to use is this one. This is Our Bomb by My Glam. So this is at the moment is my favorite lipstick combination. So guys, if you've made it till here, thank you so much. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and it has, you know, taught you something. You've got something from this video. And if you did, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share it with your bride gang, share it with somebody you would recreate this makeup with. And I'll see you next time.